Now, in addition to all of that, you also help organize Farm Day throughout Ventura County. I mean, it's a busy organization. That's a huge event here locally.
It is. And it was just another natural, evolution to what we do. After teaching thousands of kids, a lot of parents come on the field trips, attend the field trips as chaperones.
Right.
And they would say to me, I've lived in Ventura County my whole life and I've never been to this farm. Or when we would talk about the fact that there's $600 million worth of strawberries grown in the county, their jaws would drop. Or when they heard that agriculture employs 40,000 workers, they had no concept. So they would walk up to me and say, "Was that true? Is that or they'd ask more questions." And I thought to myself, we really need to have an agricultural education day for adults.
Yeah.
So I approached 10 different growers in 2013, and I said, would you want to participate in a day, open up your doors? And these are all growers that they're not open to the public. And I said, would you open your doors to the public on one Saturday in the fall to educate them about where their food comes from? And all 10 said yes.
That's incredible.
So that was in 2013. So we just did our 7th annual or our 6th annual, and now we're going into our 7th. And so it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, that is exciting. I drove by Windy Hill alpacas that day, and it was packed. I mean, the parking was bumper to bumper, and of course everybody loves alpacas, so there were lots of families out there.
Right. Well, that part of it, a lot of people are like, alpacas, do they eat the alpacas? No, they don't eat the alpacas, but they use the fleece to provide, and they weave it to provide clothing. So clothing is actually a form of agriculture as well. But we have nurseries on the tour, and it's called Ventura County Farm Day. It's the first Saturday in November. And we have row crop growers, orchard. We have nurseries like Howling's Tomato Nursery.
Yep.
What else do we have?
There's even history and arts.
Yeah, I mean, agricultural history. We had for the first year, and that was really exciting for me, is the museum in Santa Paula that has an agricultural art exhibit every fall. They actually participated this year as well.
Is that the mill? Is that the
mill?
No,
that's not at the mill. They participate. That's the Santa Paula Agricultural Museum. No, this is the Jeanette Cole Art Center, which is right across the street.
Gotcha. And then you even have a wine tasting thing that was added, right? With in Ojai. I mean, that's a whole different world.
Well, we to kick off Farm Day, we have a dinner, and this year we had it at Topa Mountain Winery in Ojai, and we had a beautiful farm to table dinner, and we sourced a lot of the produce locally, which is wonderful. But they also got to feature a local winery, which was also nice.
Very cool. And did I read too that you have a tribute to Tom Petty at Petty Ranch? Is that something that I saw on the website?
Not Tom Petty. No, I no. Well, Chris Petty, he is our resident farmer at Farm Lab, and he was the MC of the event at Topa Mountain Winery. So that's probably. We actually gave an award, and it's called the Founders Appreciation Award, and this year it went to someone that really helps with a lot of the promotion for Ventura County Farm Day, because as you can imagine, to drive thousands of people to all those different farms, we need to do a lot of promotion.
Yeah. So that's all paid for by the participating ranches, right? I mean, they're opening their doors.
Yes, the sponsors. The banks have been super generous. The sponsors have been generous. And again, I never, when I started this Ventura County Farm Day, it was purely for the sake of agricultural education.
Right.
I didn't know it was going to be one of our biggest fundraisers of the year. So yes, the farmers, ranchers, banks, and other local companies sponsored the event to help make it successful.